Good afternoon. Time to wrap it up for December the 23rd, 2014. Well, we came in today liking the buy side. We had our first sell was failure to take out the basically 2079, 2080 that was written real early. Then our second sell zone was 84 to 86. And we had hoped to buy 70s to 72s. But we said it might take a 75 to get in. So we had news that favored the stock market early. Beautiful trade here on a setback trade. That's a winner. When they run them up real early before the day session opens, quite often that's the high. Got a great sell signal here. Produced a nice winner. Another sell signal. This is all automatic by the software. Does it for you. Does all the work. Another winner. Third time to the bell right here, the third winner. 1, 2, 3. Value area low. Maybe it's time to think about getting long. There's a buy that gives you a very small winner to a scratch. And our guess was that we were going to close the market today on a new contract high for a closing price. We've already made another new contract high right here. And it looks like that's going to hold up pretty well. Where's the buying power coming from? The 50-lot trader. They're supporting the market right here. And if you're going to guess there was going to be a spike on the close, it would be to the upside. So we had a great day trading. The software worked well. Gave you 1, 2, 3, 4 trades right here. Through here, gave you another trade with mental luck, but you really didn't have any difficulty meeting your trading plan today. And the nice thing about this software is it does the work for you. So what do we see on for tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve? It's usually not much of a market. I'm guessing we're going to close higher than we did today, but we've got a higher low, higher high. That means we're buyers on the F1 screen. Look at the F2 screen. Definitely a P, so we'll be looking to buy early in the session to see if we can't take it higher. First buy zone 75, 77. Second buy zone 70 to 72. And we're going to sell failure to take out 85 plus or minus. Some news tomorrow, jobless claims, crude inventories, natural gas inventories, and the 7-year auction. Doubt if the 7-year auction has anything to do with tomorrow's E-mini trading. $290 for jobless claims, and that's pretty much the default number, so I don't think anybody reads a lot into that one way or the other. Seasonal say we're going to trade higher, and that's my play. Okay, the note got hit today. We had a lousy 5-year auction. I believe we had a lousy 5-year auction last month too, or the month before. And marked traded lower off of that. So we've got a lower high and a lower low, and that would normally have us a seller. But the issue is the 7-year auction, and my guess is that we'll probably find some buying early in tomorrow's day session or a half hour before the auction actually takes place. Double distribution down. No doubt that they're selling in this market. My guess is they're going to sell it in London to set up the 7-year auction. So right now, I mean, this you can see this pretty clean break at 3.5 all the way up to really 8.5. And then we got the buck. So we're going to sell failure to take out the buck to 04. Now, if the E-mini is crashing and selling really hard, we're not going to take that trade. On the buy side, we've got a low volume number at 23. We've got an attractor at 28. So my guess is we're going a little bit lower. We're going to try to buy 21s to 25s. and then 13 to 17 for buy 2. Knob spread came in quite a bit today, as you would anticipate. Fed's going to be raising interest rates sooner rather than later. And yeah, it's a little hard to believe that the Fed can actually raise interest rates, but there's one school of thought out there that the Fed will begin to raise their interest rates. The rest of the central banks around the world will shoot all their bullets. And when they're no longer having an effect on the market, the Fed will come back in and cut interest rates. So, I mean, who knows? We don't know. So structurally right here, this 143 area, we're at 23. So we want to sell failure to take out 28 to the buck. Maybe to as high as 05. So this is our sell zone. I don't see how we can get through that. On the buy zone, we got a little volume down here at 17. We have no volume at 8, so we'll make 13 to 17 buy 1. Really like the short side first, especially in London. Then we'll figure out tomorrow where we want to be buyers into the 7-year auction. Gold, like the short side in gold. I think it's headed lower, deflation. There was, I put an article up on off-the-grid economic indicators. And purchases, retail purchases of metals is off by 2/3. Liquidation in those mutual funds is down too. So the people that are buying gold right now, they're not buying it to trade or to make money. They're buying it to protect their rear ends, and that's not going to go away. The more printing, the more likely a government is to fall, the more likely they are to purchase gold. So right now you can see down here the low volume number is 68. Got some volume down here, so this buying the 70 area to 65 even will be where we'll place our buy overnight. I do like the short side of the market. We're at 73, selling 78s to 80s. I think this is a great trade. And then the backup sell would be our 84 to 86. Okay, crude I think is headed lower. There's an article out on natural gas prices indicate that crude's going to 33. You never know how far it's going to go, but back in the old days when they used to do BTU equivalents for natural gas to crude oil, it was when there was a heating oil market. The heating oil market now is jet fuel and diesel fuel. It's a transportation fuel. So natural gas is not a transportation fuel in a meaningful way. Some people use it, but it's not across the board. So BTU equivalents with natural gas just doesn't mean anything anymore. Back in the 80s it did. And there was a play back in those days on BTU equivalents between the two, but no longer. So we talked about it earlier. There's a seller at 58. There's a buyer at 55. That's a $3 range. So 57.50 to 75 is sell 1. 58 even, 58 1/4 is sell 2. On the buy side, 56.30, 56.50. We're above 57, so we'll make 56.50, 75 buy 1 on early weakness. That's a very, very aggressive trade. Then the last rotate down was 55.85, so we'll make 56, 56 1/4 buy 2. I can handle the 56, 56 1/4. I'd like to see some proof that 56.50, 75 is going to hold first. Best trade where the market has been a seller before is 58, 58 and a quarter. Best buy is against 55 even. If you can play it for a couple of days, it's a great trade. You can buy options, puts and calls on that, put them in the account, and then see what happens. And we'll go for day trading. And the euro, we'd like to sell against 122. It is headed lower. We're making new lows right here. Last rotate up stopped at 87, so 90 to the buck. We sell one. Sell two will be 15 to 25. On the buy side, support is at 70, so 65 to 75 will be buy one. The idea maybe they don't slam it before Christmas, and buying 121.50 plus or minus 5 will be buy two. And that's it for December the 23rd. Pretty exciting 2015 in front of us. We're going to let the software work for us. We're just going to sit back, and if we don't like what's happened, we're going to fire the software. But you really, really need to, when you're back studying and back testing stuff and the rest of it, go back and just see what the software can do for you automatically. See y'all at 6:45 a.m. Central Time on December the 24th. Trading is likely to be over faster tomorrow than it was today. Y'all have a great evening. See you in the morning.